Alrighty, everybody, hello and welcome to Got Next Gaming and a little Tom Clancy's The Division. So I've been playing this game for roughly about 8 hours or 9 hours now, and I'm a level 9, and I've got some decent equipment going on, and I got pretty good progression in the game. As you can see, look up there. I got 40% in the medical, 20% in tech, and 20% in security. So you have to do missions, and that's how you open up these base operations in the game. If you're playing the game, I'm sure you're familiar with this. And you're doing your base restoration, and you have to do upgrades in order to do that. I saved one of my upgrades here to do this video because I want to do a little bit of a different video rather than gameplay. Kind of go through the system and the loot system and everything else for that as well. So let's take a look at that here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the security wing and do the upgrade here. We have enough points to do an upgrade. So you go in here, you got to use the laptop, and you have these different things that you can choose from. I only have enough for a small upgrade, so I have a couple of choices here between guard posts, shooting range, and the K9 unit. I'm going to go ahead and do the shooting range. I looked at this before. So reach low health to increase blind fire accuracy by 20%. That'll help drastically out in the field if I want to use that talent. Suppress a hostile to increase headshot damage by 25% or 10 seconds. And that's pretty big too. I've been using the sniper rifle lately to try to get people from long distance and take out a few people, headshot style. And then shooting range, training marksmanship at the shooting range. That sounds pretty cool as well as a perk. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and do that. So you go ahead, you upgrade this here. You use your 200 points.
Take care of business. You done good, kid.
There you go. So we have that, and we're up to 30% now. And in getting the upgrade that you need, the money that you need, the supplies, you have to do missions. So there's all these little side encounters as part of the main missions to get you 60 supplies, and it adds up over time. And you do the little ones on the side, and it adds up. And I was able to get the 200 I needed for this here in doing that. So you can see how this opens up stuff over here. We have the procurement team. There's a scavenger crate. This I opened up a while ago, and it refills every 12 hours, and it gives you some kind of new item. So here's a soft thermal base layer or whatever. I'll probably just wind up selling that for some coin, because that'll be good too. One of those other things that you can kind of do too is to sell stuff for money. This way you can do other things here. So here's incidents reports. I've been finding those all over the city. It's again another little side trophy type of deal, I guess is what you want to call that. And this is the situation room, which I unlocked, which unlocks the security wing altogether and starts the base of operations. We have 3 upgrades. This is the armory, which I have not gotten to yet. And then I'm sure there's other stuff in here as well. Here's the shooting range, I guess. Yep.
This will help us get our new guys up to speed faster.
I would say so. Let's take a look at this here. Let's get my sniper rifle out. There's my sniper rifle. Go for a headshot. Boom, 2,900. Go for right down the middle, in the heart. Boom, 1,300. Nice. So you can actually get an idea what you're shooting there. Pretty good. Yeah, 1,319, and then headshot. Yeah, 2,902. I guess that's the highest you can get. I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty cool stuff right there. So let's go back out. Use your weapons there, but you can't use your weapon anywhere else in the base of operations. Here's the medical wing. I do have enough supplies for the medical wing too to upgrade another small piece of it. They have another 200 or something like that. I'm up to 40% right now. Let's see what else they have available. I've opened up a couple of these already, like counseling and pediatric care, intensive care, and the clinic obviously is open. Now decontamination and pharmacy. I'm not sure what I want to do with this one here. I think I like decontamination, so let's do that. Upgrade that. We'll get this up to 50%. So we're halfway there with the medical wing. That's pretty cool. We do have a couple of major missions to go to get this bigger stuff. So it's going to take some time. And that's exactly what it is. It's a lot of time. You got to put some hours into this. I would think that about 40 hours would probably suffice to probably get everything. I know there are players out there that have already gotten to the max level 30. The current max level, I'm sure they'll upgrade that later on, but that's the current level. Max level is 30. as of now. And I know there's a bunch of people that are out there already doing that. Like I said, I've only put about 8 hours into this game, and I'm at a level 9, and it's a lot of hard work to get there. A lot of fun. I'm definitely enjoying this game, without a doubt. Here's the vendors that you can buy stuff from, which is pretty cool. So one of the things I wanted to also go over in this video was the take a look at the abilities. You get new abilities here, and you can mod your abilities as well. I'm currently using the quick heal here, self heal, which is really cool and very useful in a firefight for sure. So you have the different abilities, then you have talents as well, and you can assign talents. You can only assign one at the first bunch here, and then once you reach level 15, you get like another slot that opens up. I think you can open another slot with an upgrade as well. Somewhere along the way, one of these upgrades opens up a slot, but I'm not exactly certain on that one, so don't quote me there. But we did do some medical stuff. So it's that here's medical wing, increased dark zone inventory by 1 slot. So there we go. Increasing slots for that. And then we did security. There's probably something down here. There we go. And then training marksman in its shooting range. Yep. At the shooting range. So that's pretty cool too right there. So those are the perks part of it on that. Let's go into the inventory. So looking at this inventory, I've been going over this a lot, and I've been trying to get myself to a decent range here. I have an AK-47 that's pretty decent. 2700 right here. DPS, it's damage per second. And pretty powerful little machine there to shoot with. And then this one here, this is a specialized. You can see it's blue, so it's specialized. One of the better guns, not the common gun. So these are common, and this is like specialized, a little less common. And then I have like the purple and gold, which are like really rare stuff and really super powerful. So this one here, in looking at the difference, you see 2300 DPS. Like it's only got 2300 damage per second, but its actual damage, if you look to the right, is 2900 as compared to something like this here, which is kind of comparable in 2300 damage per second, but there's 286 damage. So the rate of fire is much higher than this one here. As you can see, 760 to 200. But the damage on this guy is devastating. So I've been rolling around with this lately, and like level 5s, you can shoot them once and they're dead. And that's it with this gun, and it's just like taking them out. Level 7s need like 2 shots and they're down. And that's not too bad because it's a 2-shot, it's a double barrel. So, 2 shots and you have to reload. And it reloads pretty quickly too, as in comparison to something like this. This one takes a little bit longer to reload actually. And actually this one is even longer to reload as well. I put a mag in this. If you look on the right side, you can see some of the mods that I put on it. The quick release magazine helps reload speed a little bit, but obviously not as much as like a double barrel shotgun, which is really easy to reload and actually really quick. So not too bad when you're in a firefight dealing with this, but it's also close range, so you don't have the range on this as well. So I've been rolling around with this and the sniper rifle. And you can see my sniper rifle up here, and this guy's got tremendous range and pretty good. Oops, wasn't trying to do that there. So where was I? So here it is, my classic M1A. Even though it's only an 1850 damage per second, it's got 1300 damage, and it's at 120% headshot damage. So if you take your time, line up the shot from a distance, you get 120% headshot damage. You can take down a pretty hefty target with one shot. Pretty good, like a level 7, I could take down with one shot actually with this weapon pretty easily. So there's that, and that's pretty cool stuff too. And then again, you can model this stuff as well. I can come in here and I can mod this gun if I want to, add mods onto it. This actually doesn't have any mods because it's just a straight shotgun. But let's take a look at the classic AK-47 that I modded out. So I have a scope on there, as you can see, and I have the muzzle on there, and I have a clip on there as well, and then I have a grip on there too to help out, and it adds all to your stats of the gun to bring up the power of it and the DPS and the like accuracy of it and all that stuff. So really helpful stuff there as far as that goes. But the thing that gets me about all of this is like when you look at your equipment stuff here, for instance, the interesting part about this armor and this gear is, let's take a look at this for instance. So right now I'm rolling with this 36 right here, and it gives me 1850, 3870, and 640 across the top, primary DPS, health, and skill power. Now if I went to this hunting vest 30, I'll get more skill power, which helps my perks, for instance, like the health kit, and then like that little turret that goes around as well. So it helps out with those perks and stuff like that, but you lose in DPS. I lose a whole bunch in DPS, almost 200 points. And then if I go to this vest here, I lose the 200 points of DPS, but I gain a whole lot more in skill power. So you're always trading off something when you're doing a lot of these perks. For instance, let's go look at the armor here. I have this one. It's an 11 armor, and it looks pretty good, right? You think 14 would be better, and it is for DPS. It raises it significantly, but then I lose in health. And I lose like 300 points in health. And if I go to this one here, I lose 300 points in health, and I gain more in DPS as well. So it's not, even though it might seem like a better piece of equipment, it's a level 8, it's not always the best thing, depending upon how you want to build your guy. And you can mod this guy out and do whatever you want to it. And I guess it also depends upon the situations too, because there's attributes for some of this stuff as well. If you look to the right side, there's so much into it, so deep. Like 3.5% sticky bomb explosion radius and 3% increased kill XP. So like, and all of these have different things to them on how they're going to affect stuff. So like right here, I'd rather have more health than go for like the level 8 mask and get more DPS at this point in the game for myself. Like I need more health right now, because I'm not really great at these third-person shooter games or these RPG shooter games. And I need all the help I can get as far as health goes, so I need to keep my health up as much as I possibly can, if you understand what I'm saying. So, yeah, instead of getting my butt kicked, I kind of want to go that route instead. So, and the other thing about it, too, is like you look at your character stuff. I haven't gone into the Dark Zone all that much. Completely terrified, and when I do go in there, I'm getting my butt kicked, because people in there are already like level 14s, and it's just like I got behind in the game a little bit there as far as that goes, and I need to kind of wait. I think I need to wait it out a little, and then kind of go back in a little later on. But and then you have the pouches, and you have these like consumable things. You have your grenades and things like that, incendiary grenade and frag grenades, and the flashbangs and stuff like that. And you have these consumables that you can find throughout the game and pick up too, and you can use them as well in the game too. So you have your ammo, and you have access keys. Lockpicks are important along the way, and here's like your crafting stuff as well. So like all the parts that you can get tools and electronics and weapon parts and cloth, fabric, all this stuff. It all matters, and again, there's different levels of it too. So you have like the regular green, and then the blue, and then the gold. And if you want like a better weapon, you have to have more of these blue parts than you would have the green parts. I'm kind of collecting a lot of green parts as I go around. The blue, not so much just yet. But I did build a couple of pieces for myself. I think I built myself a muzzle, which you can craft as well, and that's part of what those crafting things are. So, and then of course your appearance, and as you go along the game, you get different pieces and stuff like that. And I just picked up that shirt, so soft thermal base layer or whatever, and I have the simple cardigan or whatever. I'm going to leave that alone for now. Probably just going to go out and sell that and try to make some money off of it. And I have some credits there. You see 4,000, which is pretty cool, and that's how you go out and buy weapons and stuff too. So let's go and back out here, and let's actually go take a look at like a weapons vendor, for instance. So he has the weapons here, and all the greens are like common, regular, standard stuff, and then we have the specialized stuff here, and you can see the damage on them and everything else. So now we're starting to get up there, but I can now finally afford these guys. And here's a Super 90. Actually, I have a Super 90 myself that I just picked up. Maybe I want to sell that, I think. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use that weapon. It's a shotgun. The one I have right now is much better than this one, so let's go ahead and sell that guy there, and I get 56 for it. I'll add to my wallet, which is cool. And again, you go along, you can sell some of this stuff. And I just picked up a whole bunch of weapons too. SASG 12. That's decent money for that. It's because it's a level 9 weapon. 1,600 damage, pretty decent. It's a shotgun. I might actually hold on to this one for a little bit and see if I can't maybe mod this one out, if there's mods available for it. There are mods. You can actually put stuff on this as well, it looks like. Yeah. So I'll have to take a look at that and try it out maybe. I don't know. But so the different weapons that you can buy from them and you can sell as well. And these get better as your level goes up as well. So I mean, this is all relative to like your game level in the game too. So here's like a level 10. I'm a level 9 right now. I could buy this, but I can't equip it until I'm level 10. And this stuff starts unlocking more and more as you progress in the game. So pretty cool stuff there. Again, pretty deep. And then there's a gear vendor, and then there's a mods vendor. You can go into to do the mods. And it's all the same theory right there, just buying stuff. And here's the crafting station. This is what I was talking about before. I came in and I crafted some stuff. So depending upon the type of parts that you have, you gather blueprints from doing missions and stuff. So like I've gathered recently, I gathered the blueprint for this, and this is a pretty decent MP5 A4. and I can build that if I have the sufficient parts. You can see the resource requirements. So I have the tools that I need. I only need one, but I need 3 blue weapon parts, and I don't have those yet. And then here's the PX4 Storm Type F blueprint that I picked up just recently as well. And again, I need more weapons parts, and I don't have those as of yet. I can probably deconstruct some of the blue weapons maybe that I have standard, the specialized weapons to try to get those parts. I'd imagine, or just try to keep looking around the map as I go to do that. But you can come in here and craft stuff as well, and it's pretty cool. You can go all the way down the list and do whatever. The mods too. So now here's a new suppressor. This is pretty cool. I actually don't have the parts for that either. Yeah, I need weapons parts. I don't have any weapons parts currently. I'd maybe want to get this here and then this here. These look pretty good, actually. I might like those to go along with my stuffs. But yeah, picking up tools and parts and stuff like that you can find along the map as you're roaming around. So I think that's gonna do it. That's all I really wanted to kind of bring out here. Just kind of show you guys around the base of operations and the little nuances of things. Maybe that helps out, kind of answer some questions about things for stuff. So I mean, pretty cool, amazing game. I'm really enjoying this game a lot, and the loot is pretty cool, and it's really nicely done as far as that stuff goes. The missions are pretty cut and dry, and they're kind of vanilla in once you get into them and stuff like that. It's but it's like when I get to the dark zone, that red zone. Oh my gosh, the dark zone. It's probably going to be a lot more fun as far as like player versus player goes and things like that, and it'll be really interesting to say the least. So if you wanted to do the consumables, you just got to click on the oops, nope, didn't want to do that. So that's my current, and there's my health. And then consumables is you hold down on the right D-pad to get your consumables, and you choose which one you want by using the right stick to go pick whatever one you want, and it gives you like a boost for a certain amount of time for that. But yeah, cool stuff, and that's really about it for this one, folks. Thanks for stopping by and checking it out. Leave your comments or questions down below. Tell me what you're thinking of the game, and I'll see you around the channel. Bye now.